This meeting of the T. Roy Fan Club will come to order. Today's subject, one of my favorites, freedom of speech. I enjoy my freedom of speech. It gets me in a lot of trouble, but hey, it's my right. Okay, so the thing going around now is no matter how stupid somebody acts, they have the right to free speech. Really? Okay, so you have the right to say anything you want about anything or anyone you want at any time you want, no matter what age you are, who, whatever. Okay, first off, I want to read this. This is the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. You notice that as much as this one amendment is quoted by liberals when it comes to religion, their favorite part that says that they always say the separation of church and state, it's not in there. It's kind of like that $2,500 deduction in premiums that's not in your insurance policy. Yeah, same thing. Okay, you have freedom of speech to say anything about anybody, anytime, whatever it is, whether it's true or not. There's a damn bug in here. Okay, let's examine that, shall we? I don't know how you were brought up, but let's say when I was coming up, I was a kid, and let's say Pop tells you to do something, and you say, no, I am not going to do that. It is my right to tell you that you are being an asshole about it, Pop, and I'm protesting it. Well, you can say that. You can say that. And then Pop would exercise his right and say, well, I have a right of free speech too, and my belief is that you just fucked up. Let me elaborate on it, and I will show you. See, let's say you are I don't know, a pilot, okay? And part of your job is the pre-flight check. And you say, no, I'm not going to do my pre-flight check because I am protesting the most critical issue facing this country today, and that is Toyota, who produces Priuses, which are turning everybody into liberal morons. Okay, first off, what does the Toyota protest have to do with your job? Nothing. Second of all, how long do you think you will be employed by refusing to do part of your job for your little right to free speech? And third, your protest isn't even correct. It's a lie, because most of the people are liberal morons before they bought the Prius. So you can't really blame Toyota. So it's a fake protest. It's a fake crisis. And let's say, for example, let's just say you protest something crazy. You don't do part of your job because you're protesting that all law enforcement is the biggest crisis facing this country because that is the biggest killer of whoever. Okay? First of all, only in certain areas, we'll say the NFL, can you refuse to participate in part of your job over a protest that is mythical. It is not the biggest crisis anywhere close to facing this country. But yet you can say anything you want about this other group of people, which is slanderous because it's not true. But yet those people that you are slandering and lying about, they don't have freedom of speech. You don't believe me? Law enforcement, firefighters, EMS, they do not have freedom of speech. You know why? Because even in their private life, when they are not even at work, they don't have freedom of speech. They cannot go on Facebook or any social media and give their opinion freely on things because they get punished or fired at work. So how come nobody's protesting that or standing up for their right to free speech? Are they a lower class of citizen because they work for police, fire, EMS? You know, all those evil people who go out and protect and save your dumbass when you screw up. But nobody is standing up for them. So what is it? Does everybody have freedom of speech? Obviously not. Is it protested? It depends on what you're protesting. So everybody has a right. I have a right. And I just used it. And if you don't like it, you have the right to say, T-Roy, you're full of shit. And I have the right to say, oh yeah, well, poo-poo on you too. So, yeah. This is T-Roy, exercising my freedom of speech. Ciao.